What's up, everybody? Jason Cole here with RCGroups.com, and we've got another video for you. This one is a start to finish unedited flight of the Horizon Hobby E-flite Carbon Z Cubb SS. This is a giant scale foamy, and it is the second iteration of this airplane. I actually owned the first version, the original. You might have seen it before. It had a blue color scheme. And this is a new, improved, updated version. This is the bind and fly model that I'm using. It's got AS3X inside. It's got Safe Select available as well. And, it flies like you would want this Cubb to fly like. It's a giant scale foamy. It's big. It's powerful. It's a lot of fun. Big control surfaces. Flies like the old Cubb, but there's a lot of new features and updates to this model that I really enjoyed. And I'm just really happy with the update that they did. Starting with the color scheme, I really like the orange a lot better than the blue on the trim scheme. So it just looks great in the air and on the ground. So that makes it fun when you enjoy looking at what you're flying. Now, on the updates, so one of the things that I really like is that it's now a toolless assembly at the flying field. It's still a two-piece wing. You slide those on with a carbon tube joiner. And now you have thumb screws to secure the wings. And it's 2 for each wing, so there's still 4 loose hardware thumb screws that you have to keep track of. You can put them back in the wing if you want to store them, or keep a bag together with all the parts for your plane. But it's pretty convenient and handy. You also get these snap-on kind of scale antennas that you can snap on over top of the thumb bolts, and they remove real easy too. They're not going to fall off in flight, but it's just kind of a nice little touch there. One of the other major thank you Horizon updates that they did was update the landing gear. So now we've got this really nice sprung landing gear system that works exceptionally well. And then the tires are so much better than the original tires. These are soft enough and squishy, and they really make landing on paved runways like I have here really what it needs to be. It's can be smooth. You can still bounce it if you get it wrong, kind of like right there, but you can do one wheel landings and touch and goes, and it handles great on the ground, tracking. On the grass it's amazing still too, but I love the new tires. They're still really light, much more lighter than the Dubro kind of Tundra tires that we were putting on the old Cubbs. The other thing that they updated that makes life really convenient and easy is finally we've got a battery tray system in the Cubb here. So it's a plastic tray, it's got 2 Velcro straps on it, and it's got a little push tab. And then in the fuselage there are several different slots and tabs for this tray to slide into, and it makes it so you can adjust forward or backward on the battery for the CG. So if you're running a heavier battery, you can move it farther back. A lighter battery, you can move it farther forward. It's really simple. It takes 2 seconds. So when you get your battery pushed in and locked in, or the whole tray locked into the fuselage, you just push the tab down at the front. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to shake loose. You can't fall out of the airplane, slide back, anything. And then to remove it, all you do is lift up on the tab, pull forward, and up and out. So really convenient and super easy to use, and it just makes life easier than trying to mess with Velcro straps inside the narrow kind of battery hatch area. One of the other improvements they've made is they've updated the power system, so now we have a slightly stiffer prop. So when you're using that at max performance and power, trying to climb out vertically, the prop's not going to flex, give you any problems. And they've also updated the motor with a new design that includes an additional bearing. So now the motor is better supported and less likely to fail under the extreme loads that you might put it under during aerobatics. So as you can see here, the Cubb is a very versatile airplane. The speed range is tremendous. When you put the flaps down, especially with a little wind, it will slow down to a crawl, and you can do just really slow landings. But it also, at full throttle, it's very fast and aerobatic. It's got large control surfaces and enough power to do some 3D. You can actually hover, hang on the prop. and there is enough power to climb out vertically. It's a little slow. It's not like a typical 3D power system. This isn't a typical 3D airplane. It's just a Cubb that can do that, which is pretty cool. Inverted, it handles great, does snap rolls, spins, knife edge flight. My favorite is the side slips. It does that extremely well, all the way down to landing. It's just a great airplane. You can do so much with it. And it's got a float kit available. That's a separate item, so you can purchase and take it out to a lake or a pond and have fun on the water. And it handles great there as well. So it's just a versatile airplane. You can do a lot with it. It's hard to get bored. You can just do style touch and goes for days, or if you want to start trying to hover and do aerobatics, you can fly slow, you can slip it. There's so much versatility to this airplane that makes it a lot of fun. I think that's one of the reasons why it's so popular. Everybody loves a Cubb, then everybody loves a Cubb that flies this good. So really happy with the performance on the Cubb SS here. So here comes a stall takeoff, and that is extremely short. Then we're going to bring it around and land it, and that's going to conclude this video for today. If you like this, please hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate that. We'll have more videos coming out in the future, and if you want to see the full review, I have the full build, all the information you could want to know about this airplane online at RCGroups.com. You can find that link in the description. But that's all for now, guys. We appreciate it. Take care, go have some fun, and fly some airplanes.